Hey there, I'm King 5 meteorologist Ashley Ruiz with a look at your forecast on this Father's Day morning. A lot of us woke up to low clouds. Those are going to continue to clear, and we're going to have plenty of sunshine this afternoon, 60s and 70s. The 60s and 70s will continue for another couple of days, and we're going to be mostly dry. But as expected, showers will finally return to the forecast by the middle half of the week. And the reason why, this is a look at the upper air weather pattern. So the upper levels of the atmosphere, there is an upper level low just over the Gulf of Alaska. That's going to sit there, and it's going to send a couple of weak disturbances through the area into Tuesday, Wednesday, and into Thursday. But then upper level low sinks southward, going to move right over the area Friday and Saturday, and that's going to bring a greater chance for rain. So not just a couple of sprinkles here and there, we're talking accumulating precipitation, which once again, we definitely need it. But looking ahead for the next couple of days, we're dry. We'll have sun, clouds just about daily, highs in the 70s, 60s and 70s for Puget Sound, low and mid 70s, so near normal. Wednesday, that's when things change. A weak front moves in, showers, breezy. Some spots may not get much in the way of rain until summer begins, which the summer solstice will be on Friday. Highs today in the 60s and 70s. The Cascade foothills will be in the low and mid 70s, and then much of Puget Sound, the coast, in the low and mid 60s. Now the M's are at home versus the Guardians. One last time, first pitch 1:10, and it's going to be a lovely day at the ballpark, whether you're going to see the Mariners or you're going to see the Sounders. And by the way, 100% chance for hot dogs from heaven. Now Sounders, again, this is the kickoff of the Club World Cup, and they are going to have plenty of sunshine at Lumen Field. Going to be so pleasant. Temperatures in the 60s, a nice breeze going, and so it is going to be a fun time there. If you're headed out on the water today, finally starting to see some relaxing conditions over the strait, where yesterday and through this morning really rough. Wave heights about 2 to 3 feet or less. Puget Sound going to be on the quiet side as well. If you're hiking today, perfect conditions for that. We'll have blue sky above snow level, or in freezing level rather, about 10,000 feet to 11,000 feet. 41 to 50 tonight for the greater Seattle area, so it's going to be on the mild side, a little cool in the morning for some of you in the South Sound. Low and mid 70s tomorrow, so very similar, just maybe shave off a couple of degrees up to our north, but the rest of us will have 70s, at least in Puget Sound, the foothills. Taking you through the Futurecast, because we're not going to have much in the way of anything for the next couple of days, but just some passing clouds at times into our afternoon today, and then Monday we'll just have passing clouds overhead, but still a good bit of sunshine. Heading into Tuesday, this is when the first front will start to approach the area. You see some showers starting to approach the far northern coast of Washington over the strait, and then Vancouver Island into early Tuesday morning. We'll have more clouds at times as well. Now Wednesday morning we could have a couple of sprinkles, but the best chance will likely come later in the day. But before that front moves in, temperatures will be in the 60s to lower 70s. On Thursday, Juneteenth, we'll have just a couple of shower chances. Most not going to see anything, maybe a couple of sprinkles. But then that next system moves in Friday. More than likely it's going to be later in the day, but we have plenty of time to fine-tune the forecast. This is a look at the European model, and keep in mind still a couple of days out, so once we get those higher resolution models, we'll be able to fine-tune the exact timing. But this is showing you Wednesday around midday, maybe a very weak line of showers moving in. Most spots not going to see much in the way of accumulating rain with that. More than likely, most spots a 1/10 of an inch or less. Then we get into Wednesday night, that tapers, and then into Thursday, a couple of sprinkles. But watch what happens into Friday. This is when we'll get our first little wave of rain. We'll get showers, and then outside of that, it's going to be mostly cloudy. Into Saturday as well, we are going to have showers at times. In terms of estimated rain totals over the next 7 days, this is showing most spots, especially around Puget Sound, less than a 1/2 of an inch. The highest rain totals going to be up in the mountains closer to the Canadian border, which is pretty typical there. Generally, maybe half of an inch up to 3/4 of an inch, maybe greater for some of those higher elevations. So once again, wrapping up the 7-day forecast. Enjoy today, enjoy the next couple of days, and for those who love the rain, myself included, enjoy the rain because it is coming. I know not ideal for the first day and couple of days of summer, but we are going to get that much needed rain for most spots. Now, beyond the 7-day forecast, model guidance still shows the potential for temperatures near normal, if not a couple of degrees above normal. So we'll see how it all shapes out. I hope you have a very lovely rest of your day, and we'll talk soon.